What up, but not nation? Welcome back to a brand new video. You know what I'm saying? And today's video, we're gonna be talking about skateboarding, specifically skateboards and the increase in popularity in skateboarding. I don't know. I'm not really too deep in skateboards, but it's not what it used to be. It's not how I knew about it. What I knew about skateboards, 11 years ago, I remember, I was seeing YouTube videos of these kids creating like their own skateboard parks in cardboard and literally doing these crazy tricks in cardboard. I remember I was watching a cartoon show. Remember Clay Kids? If you don't know what Clay Kids is, you never had a childhood. If you did not know what Clay Kids was back in the day, you never had a childhood, and I think you're a bit too young to watch to react to my videos. But I was watching Clay Kids and I saw this black girl, doing crazy tricks on a skateboard. And even years ago, I was seeing people doing crazy tricks on a skateboard. Random kids. You'll see if you back in the day, you'll see a random kid in the streets skateboarding along some stairs or whatever, skateboarding around some cars, skateboarding around some, literally doing crazy tricks, hurting themselves, hurting their elbows, doing these crazy tricks for videos, jumping off high railings, helping their elbows, legs, all their body parts, just for the sake of skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? Risking their lives for the love of skateboarding, for the tricks and everything, for the love of it. But for the past couple years, it's like skateboarding has just turned into a fashion sense. It's turned into a trend. It's turned into it's a part of my personality. There's no sporting element to it. There's no aggression to it. There's nothing. It's just let me hop on a skateboard and ride. What's the point? Let's get a bicycle for that. You know what I'm saying? And even back then, people were doing crazy tricks with bicycles. People were doing crazy tricks with scooters. No one's doing no crazy tricks anymore. Maybe there's still skateboarding tournaments. Maybe there's still, I know there's skateboarding tournaments. I know there's bicycle tournaments and all the scooter tournaments now. But like in the streets, real life streets, without the removal of the tournaments, it's just lack. For the past couple of years, I've always been going past this one skateboard park, and every time I see these kids in the park, it's all the same kids. They do no tricks with it, and even with that, they do no tricks with their skateboard. They just hover around. You know what I'm saying? They just do this. Look at what they do. Put the skateboard up, put it down again. They just move around with it. They don't do nothing, no tricks. And you may be thinking, maybe that there's no tricks that they can do. They can use the skateboard for. There are tricks. There are the hubs where you can bring your skateboard up with you as well and go down. There's different tricks. There's even aprons or whatever. Whatever they're called. Skateboard style tricks. Aprons are style like you use a skateboard for. Skate park, the stuff that's in the skate park. They don't use it. They just bring a skateboard, go to the skate park because it's a skate park, and they do nothing. They just ride around with that and talk to their friends for a couple hours. My God, you're meant to risk your life. You're in a skateboard to hustle. You're in a skate park to hustle. You're in a skate park to risk your life, to damage yourself, to learn new skills, to better yourself, not to ride around doing nothing for hours on end. And I'm seeing people riding around skateboard on the streets with no tricks. My guy, if you're riding around the streets, I better be seeing you do crazy tricks. I better be seeing you. I better be seeing your skateboard, literally seeing sparks on your skateboard while you're doing tricks on it. That's how crazy you should be doing. Why am I telling you this? Because back in the day, when I was watching skateboard videos, I wanted to be a skateboarder. I actually wanted to be like around 8, 9. When I was watching these skateboard videos on YouTube, I was like, yo, this is some crazy shit. I want to do this shit. But obviously it never happened. But so I had the motivation. I had the idea to do it. Now it's just like skateboarding just turned into a trend. It's like a personality, bro. It's like a personality trait. Like, oh, everything else about you is bland, but your fit is kind of interesting, and oh, you skateboard too. That's pretty cool. Do you know how to do any tricks? No, I don't know how to do any tricks. I just hold around my skateboard as a fashion sense. I use it here and there. I go to the skate park, talk to my friends for a couple hours. I drink some Monster, I ruin myself due to chocolate, damaging my whole body. But nothing, no new tricks. What would I do if that other way? What would I do any tricks with a skateboard? There's no point in that. That's not what a skateboard is used for. Come on. Really? Really? That's not what a skateboard is used for, huh? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? It's just crazy to me. Yeah, it's just crazy to me that skateboarding back in the day was just used to be so cool. The amount of videos I've seen, the amount of failed competitions I've seen, are people damaging themselves, people almost dying, people going to the hospital because of the love of the game. People are just using skateboards nowadays for their pleasure. This ain't a joke, man. Skateboarding was for people who had nothing to do with the loves or who want to find an escape. I believe so. I believe skateboarding were for people that wanted to find an escape, that wanted to learn something new. Now people are just doing skateboard for the sake of it. While they're eating shit, while they're drinking shit, they just hold around a skateboard for a fashion sense. This skateboard was not meant for a fashion sense, as it was meant for you to progress and improve while learning new things. You're meant to learn new creative tricks. You're meant to do these creative tricks. You're meant to progress and develop yourself. Not use a skateboard as a fashion sense. What the hell is going on? I don't know if any skateboard guru or any skateboard fanatic or any skateboard fans gonna see this. But if anyone sees this, anyone else a big skateboard fan or a casual skateboard fan, have y'all seen the decline of skateboards in real life showing any care for the skateboard industry for skate parks or skateboarding in general? Because whenever I see skateboarders in the skate park, there's one skate park that's close to me. They're not doing nothing. They don't do no tricks or anything. They just sit there, stand up, talk to their friends, or whenever they do move around, they move from one corner from one section to another section of their skateboard, and that's it. Where are the tricks? Or whenever they do, and the slight at times when they do the tricks, they can't do a simple trick. You know the trick where you skateboard and you flip the skateboard up and you balance yourself on the skateboard and it respawn. Does that make any sense? You know when the classic the jump and put my feet on the skateboard again trick. The basic trick that you learn the first time you use a skateboard. Skateboard fanatics should know this. You know that? Yeah, the skateboard fanatics should know this. They can't even do that. How long you been doing skateboard for? For how long now? 2 3 years? Can't even do that. It's quite embarrassing to say the least. I know I've never used a skateboard. I will probably struggle to learn that simple basic technique. But for a person for these type of people that be using these skateboards for hours on end, you tell me you can't do a simple basic trick like that. This is what happens when you use something as a fashion sense as a personality trait, without actually progressing in it. Come on, skateboarding wasn't used to be a joke. Who remembers the game Skate 3? Skate 1, Skate 2, the skate game industry. I feel like that game made skating so popular. And even before that, people actually cared about skateboarding. And when the skate game genre rolls up, skate one, skate two, skate three, whatever. When that skate game industry rolls up, I feel like a lot more people were caring about the skateboarding, were playing a lot with skateboarding. I was actually enjoying themselves. And I feel like some of the tricks that were in the game, they were trying to like put it in, make it in real life. So with a lot more tricks to be learned. But after the skate industry kind of died out, the skate game industry like died out. The skateboard industry was skateboarding in real life. The people kind of fell out of love for the skateboard game. You know what I'm saying? For the skateboarding lifestyle, and they just don't care. But they just don't care anymore. Why? Why? What's going on? Is there a missing puzzle? What's going on? Like if you fell out of love for it, why still do it? I don't understand. And the OG skateboarders, they probably understand as well. Like, I'm not a big skateboard fan. I'm not. But I remember back in the day when I was watching these crazy skateboard tricks back in the day, years ago, 2011, you know what I'm saying, 2014. Back in the day, I was watching YouTube, these crazy skateboard fanatics doing these crazy tricks. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Skate 3 gameplays from my favorite YouTubers. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. I want to do this shit. I had the idea. Now skateboarding is dead. It's gone downhill, bro. It doesn't exist anymore. Why? What's going? I don't. What's going on? Am I missing something? Is there a puzzle I'm missing? I need to understand. Can y'all fill me in this? Because what's the missing puzzle? I don't get it. There's no way a simple skate game industry that died out ruined the whole skateboarding thing. I don't skate. Maybe skateboarding in certain countries are very popular, but in the UK, I don't see it as popular. I feel like maybe it probably is just in my area, but I feel like the skateboarders now, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever, Gen Z and Gen Alpha and onwards, they just don't care about skateboarding as much. They do. There's no tricks involved. They don't risk their life. They're not deep in that lifestyle anymore. Back then, I'm seeing huge crowds, people with cameras, waiting for that one person doing this one simple crazy trick that they've been training months for. Now, bloody what? Simple. Whatever. What and baby and now Gen Z people that have been doing skateboarding for 2 years can't do a simple basic trick. It's quite embarrassing. I know that's my opinion on the skateboarding industry. I don't know how y'all feel about it. But anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Don't forget to join my Discord server linked in the description. Don't forget to click my link tree. All my social media, it's gonna be on my link tree. See y'all in the next video. Bye. Goofies.